What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here, already back with the second episode of the top 5 PS4 plays. Now I had over 60 clips submitted for this episode, which was absolutely insane. Thank you all so much for doing that. It was very hard to make a final selection out of all these great clips, but I hope you are satisfied with the result. Let's start the countdown. Now starting off the countdown is Alarico FFX and a few eyes, which probably stands for Final Fantasy 13 of course, but he's playing some Blacklight Retribution, a PlayStation 4 free-to-play game, and I was very delighted to see this, because I hadn't received a clip from this before, even though, it is a free-to-play game and everybody is able to play it. I definitely, should try this out. I have to say that in itself, this clip probably isn't a top 5 worthy clip, more like a top 10, because he gets a pretty good kill streak, but you can see that a lot of fast forwarding still has to be done because there's a few breaks in between clips. But nonetheless, I'd rather see a nice top 5 countdown with a lot of variety than just the same kind of, game and then just epic moments from that game. But what you can see here is he gets like a kill streak of about 7 kills in this game, and like I said, I really should try to pick this up and actually play it, because it definitely looks like a pretty interesting game. The graphics are actually very impressive for a free-to-play game. Anyway, he gets a 7 kill streak or so, thanks to that clip. Now next up is G Payet 98 or Payet, I have no idea how to pronounce these things, but he's playing some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag multiplayer, just like we had in last week's episode. You could see that he had like 3 enemies, I think, coming towards him. One actually attacked the wrong guy there, so he was able to stun him, while the other ones were distracted, getting him 3 stuns in total in such a short amount of time. You could hear that one guy was aiming at him with a pistol, but he fortunately got away here to ultimately hide in another crowd. Guy comes up, he stuns him again until unfortunately his streak comes to an end. Now the you decide moment, we had a very clear winner last week with Ozil47 on Battlefield 4. Of course you could tell me why he should win, and so did Martin Jadro7, who said, I think Ozil47 should win because he got the helicopter on the first try, he didn't aim, and also the RPG explosive falls over distance, so it's much harder to calculate the shot. Now for this week we first of all have Hugo Moreira playing some Killzone Shadowfall, sees a few enemies there, gets attacked, almost dies, but he throws a grenade, getting him 4 kills in total with that grenade. Very nicely done. And the other clip is very similar. It's XX robinoyo92xx, also playing some kills on Shadowfall. Doesn't really see any enemies in the distance, but still throws his grenade and also gets 4 kills in total. Let me know who should win. Now number 3, we finally got some Call of Duty here with Howard2665, and when I look at this Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS4, the way it's so fast paced, I can't wait to actually see a real next gen Call of Duty game with a good engine behind it, with some amazing graphics comparable to Battlefield, because then this game would be absolutely amazing for me. But thanks a lot for that clip, gets a very rapid streak. Number 2 goes to WagonWheel22 playing some FIFA 14 on the next gen, and I have to say that I'm always under the impression that I'm definitely not bad at FIFA or something. When I play against people I know, I tend to win a lot, but then when I face these higher opponents, who play the game day in day out, I don't know what it is, but I always lose those matches. It's probably because they use a lot of tricks and I just don't know how to do that. Wagon however does that, gets past his opponents with a nice collection of tricks actually, before he shoots the ball right in the crossing there. Let's take a look at a rewind a few times. The way this game looks with the rewinds, absolutely amazing. Thanks a lot for that submission, because it's definitely a beauty of a goal. So if you happen to have a funny moment or maybe a glitch you encounter, we now have the special moment for that. And this one comes from Leroy, who unfortunately didn't submit his PSN, but he played some Assassin's Creed 4 single player, said he came in like a wrecking ball, and he sure did, because look at this, he gets shot right when he tries to dive into the water. Finally, the number 1 clip goes to KeyCon, and I got a lot of submissions like these. People shooting down helicopters or other vehicles with their RPGs, with their rocket launchers. But if you're like KeyCon, I just had to put this on number 1. It was insane. He didn't just send me one of those clips. No, he sent me 3 clips in 1 week. I suppose he got them all in 1 week. It's fair to say that because the series only just started. But just look at this. 3 helicopters which he shot down with his rocket launcher. Amazing job. Thanks a lot for sending those in. Now that was already it for the second episode of the top 5 PS4 plays. As always, I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about this episode and about the series so far. And of course, if you want to submit your own clip to the series, you can do that very easily, because all you will need is a PlayStation 4. That being said, read the description if you want to know how. But for now, I just want to thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.